This week was the baby's first week in daycare, which gladly was uneventful. Um, if you're mathing the math, I'm sure you're thinking, maybe not, a lot of people don't do the math, but it's actually my second week back to work that I just finished. But, luck would have it, my daycare was on vacation the week I went back to work. So thankfully my mom came up from Ottawa to watch Veronique, which was fantastic. Too bad she lives so far away because I know she wants to spend more time with her. I mean, she asked me to think of her for like days where the baby's sick, she can come and watch her, but I mean, that's a little far to have her over for a sick day. I'd already be done work by the time she gets here, which is all right. For like, most daycares have a clause where you have to wait 48 hours if the kid is sick, so it would only really be for half the time. Anyway, her first week at daycare, I have her in a private home daycare, which is, well, nice because it's less kids, more interaction with the operators, but also in Ontario, there is such a waiting list for daycares that's government run. I went on the waiting list here when I was, I want to say 4 or 5 months pregnant, and I still haven't had any contact. Like, I'm still on the waiting list. I hear that most, because out of all the daycares in the area, I think it's the top 5 you pick, something like that. And they would contact you when it's your turn. But I hear most waiting lists are about 2 or 3 years long. So, I mean, this would already be about, what, my second year? Because it was while I was pregnant, and now the baby's 1. So, I mean, still no word. But I really like this daycare. First time mom and all. So I was a little nervous having her away because she's been with me pretty much her whole life, right? So being away from her, it was like, well, I missed my little buddy, right? And they were great. They do a quick drop off, so it's easier on the kids to not have the parents like dwelling and fretting over them before they leave, which I think helped a lot. Also, my mom having her for the week helped a lot too, because it got her used to me being away, but also her being with someone she knows rather than with strangers. But this daycare also sent me pictures of her playing and having fun, so I knew she was okay and interacting with kids. Not that it showed the other kids, which is great too, because I mean, I'm sure you all have seen, I don't post pictures of her on Facebook or Instagram or anything like that. And because of that, that makes me glad knowing that like my kid won't be in other people's pictures too. So that's helpful. Got this annoyed when my mom was here. Finally finishing it. The wait for daycares here, or I guess a lot of places, not just here, is ridiculous. So I'm really glad that I got her into a private daycare. It's only, I believe, 6 kids, including her. And it's run by 2 lovely, lovely ladies who are just amazing to talk to. And they're so well with her. Like, if I have any questions or anything, they answer very quickly. They know what they're talking about. Like, it's a good place for advice too, which I appreciate. Her first day, I actually ended up taking the day off of work myself because I didn't want to be at work and overly emotional having to work. And with my job, it's outside. I see a lot of people. A lot of them know I'm back from maternity leave. So I didn't want people asking me about her and then me being upset that she's away at this strange place. So I took a day, which I guess is a little controversial. Some people say, like, if you're not at work, why have your kid at the daycare or stuff like that? But then that goes to what is work. Because a couple nights this past week, I would finish my day job and come home, and we would put the capping on the garage because the capping just came in, which is work and hard to do with the baby there. I mean, we have done it before. We have a playpen for her. She watches us put it up. No big deal, but a lot easier and probably safer to do it without her there too, honestly. We're happy, she's happy, everything gets done, and I still aren't picking her up late because with my job, I get done at various hours. So, like, it's really hard to say, like, Friday I picked her up just before noon, but a day we were doing the capping, I would have picked her up at 3:30 or closer to 4. I mean, I guess it evens out in the end, but I'm not just like sending her to the daycare and then doing nothing myself. Although sometimes that's what people need to heal, right? Like if I have a cold, maybe I need her to be in daycare and I sleep or whatever, eat chicken soup, but that's what people need sometimes. Anyway, it was a good first week. She seemed to enjoy herself and really like it. Seemed like she's making friends too, which is great. And they really love her too. They're looking forward to next week with her, they said, which I think she is too. She cried every day I was leaving, but she also knew the routine by Friday, so she would be crying and sad that I was going, but she would reach for them because she knew the routine. So it was like, sad mom's leaving, but okay, my friends are here. I'm gonna go play and have an okay time. And most of the time she'd be done crying before I even left. Like I'd be on the stairs out, or which is great. It makes me feel better knowing that she wants to be there too. So that was our eventful week. Or not that eventful, I guess, since she liked it. But yeah, I just thought I'd give you an update. I know people were wondering when I'm back to work, but yep. And with my job, I work with so many people. I'm still seeing people that I haven't, like, they didn't know I'm back yet. I know one fella usually takes the summer off, so I'll probably see him in September. If he hasn't retired, rumor has it he is soon. But I hope I get to see him before he does. But anyway, that's my little rambling about daycare and the fun that we've had. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing well, and have a good day.